Alright, we're going to see if we can get a Legends race in here. I tried to stream my TGC Tour rounds, but it looks like about 20 minutes into the video it stopped broadcasting, so I don't know what's up with that. So we're going to try this and see if it will work. So we need to go over to the Legends Championship. And then we want to select Legends here. And they are at Daytona. 42 drivers, which one is me, so I won't be getting in the car. Now there are more than 41 in this roster, so some people will be in, some people will not be in. If you have a favorite driver and they aren't represented, I apologize, but they will be throughout races as they're randomly selected. So, and I think it picks based on their stats for that particular kind of track, but I can't guarantee that. But anyway, we're going to try to get this in before I have to start getting ready for bowling. We have not done a Legends race yet. We started with the PGA Tour 2K21 community drivers, and we've done 2 races for that, Daytona and Homestead. So we're going to do the Daytona version of the Legends here in this one. We're going to accelerate through practice. Accelerate through qualifying.
Drivers, to your cars.
Accelerate through happy hour. And then we are going to, let's go ahead and change this stuff before we get to that point. And we want the pace car. And V.
Drivers, to your cars.
Accelerate that through about the 5 minute mark. Let them get a couple of laps in and we'll pull up the overlays. Laps around Daytona. I got about 45 minutes or so I'm thinking we can get this in. Coming to the start line here, and it's a green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. I don't know why I said that. I'm not a real big fan of that line, but it is what it is. Looks like we got Danica Patrick there in 3rd. Look out. And she is trying to take the lead, it appears. Alright, let's go ahead and get our overlays up here. Oh, we got a wreck, I heard it. And the yellow has come out, they'll race back to the line. Man, it looks like Danica snuck it out there to stay in front. Guess I should have left that for another lap or so. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Ricky Rudd. I don't know why I thought it was Danica. I think it's her paint scheme, to be honest. I didn't think she was in the Legends stuff. But I know that's her car paint scheme, so. But I think I just took all the paint schemes for that particular number, regardless of who drove it. And I think we just crashed. Oh, no, we didn't yet. That was weird. I don't know why the game went away. Kinda acted like I clicked outside of the game. It's very similar to Madden 08 like that. If you click outside of the game, it shrinks, like it's not, it minimizes, it's not windowed like the new games are. Which is very odd. So, thanks for stopping by, checking it out. We are currently under caution. Only 2 laps in. I think somebody got loose and got in the wall, or it could have been a couple get into each other. I didn't want to go back and look at it because the last time I did that, I exited out of the race. And the race was actually over when I did it last time, so I had to rerun that whole race. So, Ricky Rudd in front. Got Jeff Burton behind that. Buck Baker, David Pearson, and Lee Petty. If he made it into the race, Richard should be in here as well. We do have Dale Earnhardt as well on the roster. A couple of very popular drivers. Jimmy Johnson looks like he's back in 6th. Gordon should be in here as well. 16 there in 7th looks like Biffle. There's Petty. Looks like he's in 9th, thereabouts. If we pull up the overall, nope, that's Bobby Allison in 7th. I thought it was a 16, but it's a 15. Jeff Bodine in 8th. Richard Petty. Kurt Busch. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it hasn't updated. Darrell Waltrip back there. Tony Stewart. So a lot of big names in this one. Still under caution. I really do wish I could do double file restarts in this game. It would be so much better if we could do that. But with some of the things that you can do to get it up to current gen graphics, it's still looks pretty good. Plays pretty well. That's really the only piece of it that I'm disappointed with, is that you can't do the double file restarts. Which again, you could manipulate how close the cars are to each other in this line and get them to fan out, because they wouldn't want to hit the car in front of them, but it doesn't look like a double file restart. It looks like chaos is what it looks like. So we've chosen not to go that route. Yeah, a car behind, yeah, I guess it is a 15. The car behind Jimmy Johnson I thought was a 16, which is Biffle. But it's not. You can see the skid marks there of whatever went on, apparently. He might have taken some other cars out with him. I didn't notice if it said. Looks like Carl Edwards and Bobby Labonte both involved in the wreck. Maybe Tim Flock as well as he's pitting. Hopefully just minor damage. Edwards a lap down, Labonte a lap down, so I'm assuming they were involved in whatever happened. Ricky Rudd still getting credit for leading laps here. Here come our lap down cars. My criteria for setting this up was that the number of the driver had to be a number that they have had in their career. So that allowed me to have a little bit of play there for like Labonte. I think it's not his main number was 96, but somebody else had his main number. I'll be right back. I got an issue to take care of. Alright, waiting for a response for somebody I had to reach out to. Looks like we're 3 wide. Got a couple of scragglers back there, but other than that, everybody in bunch here, including the lap down drivers. They're staying in the pack here, it looks like. I will say, with everybody bumper to bumper like that, though, it could be prime conditions for a wreck, possibly. Two people straggling back there. It looks like they're trying to catch back up. I don't know if they can do it with just the two of them, though. Looks like Buddy Baker let a lap. Rusty Wallace up there. Earnhardt Jr. Ned Jarrett. Alan Kulwicki, here he comes. Fireball Roberts making his presence known. Harry Grant. Some of the old-time drivers up there making a... Oh, we might be 4 wide here if we ain't careful. Look out. Davey Allison in between cars. And there's the wreck. Somebody got loose, I think. Oh no, we blew an engine. Smoke coming from the 18. That's unfortunate. And that separated the pack a little bit. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but it very well could. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Yeah, actually the pack is staying split for the moment. Bill Elliott up in the front. He fades back a little bit. Davey Allison and Harvick battling it out. Here comes Jeff Gordon. Yeah, he'll get a nose into the lead. One car on his lonesome there trying to catch the pack, but that's going to be difficult. And we got a yellow. That is not good news for this front pack. I'm sure they did not want to hear that. We have 16 laps remaining. We'll probably do a couple under caution here. That was Rusty Wallace on his own trying to catch back up to the pack, so he's grateful for the caution. As are most of them that were not in this lead pack. Alright, I keep hitting the wrong button here. There we go. So Jeff Gordon leading us during the caution. He'll get a couple of laps led out of that. Brad Keselowski up to 4th. Also, I think I went 2 by the number of uh, wins in a certain number, so that's why Rusty Wallace gets 2 and not Keselowski. And I guess the terminology is maybe a little off. I said legends, but it's kind of the fan poll, like, you know, who their favorite drivers are. I think I went with 55 or something like that. Somewhere in there. Allison ducks out of line for some reason, as well as Keselowski. Seems to be something going on with Allison here. I'm not quite sure what. Be having car trouble, possibly. See if he comes to the pit this time around. Be unfortunate for him if that's the case, because he was running pretty well, it seemed like. Down below the yellow line, he very well could pit here. Looks like he's going to, as I don't see him now. Kind of mechanical issue, possibly. Kyle Busch, engine piston, so he's out. Have to wait and see what happens with Allison. Lights are off on the pace car, so looks like he'll be pulling off this time around. Allison's got to hope he can get it back out on the track here with the rest of the folks for the green here, or he could be down a lap or more. Don't see any note on Allison yet. I've not seen Dale Earnhardt. He must not be at this race for whatever reason. I saw Dale Jr. Not seen Jr. at all. Pace car is off. And we are green again. 13 laps remaining. Even with 2 yellows, nobody has pitted other than people with issues. We are 4 or 5 wide here. Holy. Jeff Gordon leading the field. Comes his old teammate, Jimmy Johnson. That's going to let Bill Elliott get to the lead. Here comes Junior, trying to get up there. And he has actually managed to push his nose in it. Oh, that's Dale Jarrett. I thought that was Junior. My bad. Dale Jarrett to the lead. Now Fred Lorenzen to the lead. Denny Hamlin to the front. Jack Smith, 47 to the front. Everybody taking turns leading. Not all getting credit for that lead by crossing the finish line, but all getting the nose in front here and there. Martin Truex Jr. up there. Here comes Tony Stewart. Haven't seen him yet today. There's Dale. Dale is here. Dale gets a nose in front. Coming back to the line. Is he going to get credit for the lead? Yeah, he should get credit for the lead in the lap. Still a nose in front, actually. Oh, and there's a wreck. Look out. Everybody involved in this one. Holy cow. They'll race back to the line. Ned Jarrett challenging Dale. And he's actually going to get a nose in front. So he may actually have the lead off the... There's Darrell Waltrip. 95 was up there prior to the wreck. Ned Jarrett going to be in front, starting things off after the caution. Followed by Dale Sr. and Tony Stewart. Insane wreck. Like everybody was involved in that. That was crazy. Six laps to go. Got to figure a few of those are going to be under caution. Huge wreck. See if it's giving us any information yet on any of these. Jack Smith, 47, is out. Harry Grant, 33, is out. Says everybody else is running. Oh, Morgan. No, not Morgan. Alan Kulwicki is out. Brutal. Jimmy Johnson is out. Major damage to some of these cars. Carl Edwards down a lap. Petty down a lap. Dale Jarrett down a lap. Matt Kenseth, Kevin Harvick. Some of them apparently beyond repair. It's been interesting. A lot of back and forth this race. Nobody really dominating, which is pretty much tough to do at Daytona. Tends to be running in packs and shifting all over the place. This has been no different. A lot of big names there. In striking distance, got Ned Jarrett leading the pace laps, caution laps. Dale Earnhardt Sr., Tony Stewart, Buddy Baker, and Kurt Busch in your top 5 on the restart. Alright, pace car lights are off, so he'll be pulling in this time around. And we will get back to green for what I believe will be the last 2 laps? Maybe 3. The overlay's a little delayed most of the time, so it could be 2 laps when we go green here. Pace car's off. And we are green. Dale and Stewart jump out of line trying to make a move on Ned Jarrett, but it does not work. Buddy Baker to the inside. And Kurt's going to help him push to the front. Tony and Dale on the outside, not really gaining any ground here. Looks like Ned jumps up in front of him. That's going to let Buddy get by. I believe we have 2 to go now. I did not see a white flag that lap. comes Brad Keselowski with Rusty Wallace behind him. 3 wide. Too much damage to other cars, not really bunched up like we have been most of the day. Keselowski pushes to the front. Got a nose in front. White flag last time around. Keselowski with the lead. Can anybody catch him? Rusty on the inside, but it got no help. Don't know if he's going to be able to get there without anybody pushing him. Earnhardt back down the track a little bit, trying to get some help from other people. Busch making a move. That might pull Rusty up next to him, but I still don't think he can get there. Coming off the last turn, I believe Busch is in front. Actually, it might not be the last turn. It's not the last turn. Well, yeah, it is. And Busch is going to be your winner. Pretty good race there. I thought we'd be more bunched up than that until that big wreck. It took a lot of damage for a lot of drivers, which took them out. They couldn't keep up with the pack. Checkered flag. Kurt Busch, Keselowski, Stewart, Baker, Earnhardt, Wallace, Ned Jarrett, Jeffrey Bodine, Fireball Roberts, Fred Lorenzen are your top 10. No Richard Petty, oddly enough. No Mark Martin up there. He's down in the pack. Jeff Gordon down in the pack. They must have been some damage for those folks. But what a race. Let's back out of that so we can see here. We'll go ahead and turn off our other stuff. Pull up our little spot here and hit done. And we hit done one more time. There's your winner, Kurt Busch, getting the Daytona win. And back to the menu. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for us. I have to get ready for tournament and leave here shortly, so we will talk at y'all next time. Thanks for checking it out. Peace.